vision from a business perspective is sometimes different than a personal vision, but I think people have to have vision. The Bible says, where there's no vision, the people perish. And I think it's very deliberate in saying that because there's something about vision and what it does for us. So we break down vision in two categories. There's short-term vision and there's long-term vision. And you could determine like what is that for you. I typically cut off short-term vision after 13 weeks, a 90-day period. And say anything after that starts to become long-term. Some people like to think long-term vision starts at 1 year, right? And short-term vision is 0 to 1 year. And I think it's irrelevant either way. You have to make the determination on what's best for you. However, they both play a very predominant role in our lives. Short-term vision drives results, where long-term vision is about potential. It's about hope, right? I can tell you that when I was sick in 2011, I did not see an end in sight. I used to refer to the verse that God would give me my expected end, and held on to that because I needed to know that the potential was still there, right? When everybody else around me telling me this doom and gloom, I needed to know that there was an expected end, and my expected end was still there, which gave me hope. I used to get up every morning, I stopped praying for God to heal me, and I asked him to start giving me hope, right? Give me a glimpse of long-term, where this is going, how we're going to get there. Visionaries, especially entrepreneurs that are living in the future, because most of us that are visionaries, we've already saw the present when we designed it a year ago. So when it's hardest to even celebrate this time when we receive the results, because we're like, yeah, we already saw that, right? Next. And so I think it's important to understand that a visionary who's looking out and they can't see it, they can't see the potential anymore, it creates a level of heaviness on us, right? It creates a level of depression even, if you will, of loss of hope. I like to use the analogy that if I was to give you instructions to drive across the country, if you were in California and we needed to go to Boston, for example, I could get you there by giving you 10 miles at a time of directions. There's no doubt I could get you there. I'm not sure how long you would continue to drive 10 miles after 10 miles after 10 miles before you stopped in at some point, even if you trusted me. You believed I had all your best interests at heart. At some point, you're going to stop and go, where are we going? Like, I'm not driving another mile until you tell me where we're going. Why? Because you need to know. You need that for potential, but you need it for excitement. You need it for energy. You need it for hope. Right? And also need it to help gauge success. So long-term vision is so important for our mental psyche because we need it for hope.